real shitty in the ring, but he's got a fucking ultimate equalizer, and it's that right hand. When he touches you, you can go to sleep instantly. And there's a lot of fighters in the heavyweight division in the years. When they got chin checked, they usually didn't stand up. These are some of the biggest men in all of sports, best conditioned athletes throwing bombs at each other. Deontay Wilder's starting to prove the right hands for real. So, Deontay, I got no problem. He wants the rematch. He came out and said he wanted. Listen, I know we don't think the rematch is going to happen, but right now with the WBC putting the immediate rematch clause on these two, Deontay Wilder would have to give up the belt to get out of the fight. I do not see Tyson Fury backing out of this fight right now, Lee, because he's going to control the negotiating for this one. Deontay gets a raise. Don't get me wrong. I don't think the money's switching. Deontay's going to get a raise in this fight. But Tyson Fury, I think, dictates where this fight's going to happen and who's judging it. He played ball with Al Heyman on the first one. In the eyes of the world, he won that fight. He gets to negotiate the second one. And I told you, Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua were stupid for letting this fight happen when the day this thing got signed. It turned Anthony Joshua into Plan B. Tyson Fury won. Now he's the lineal champ. Now, I know they got Joshua rated number 1 over there in the ring. But once again, when you talk about who the people believe the champ is, because sometimes that's bigger than any belt. Ask Ali on his comeback. That's all he proclaimed he was the people's champ. Tyson Fury is the lineal champ of the heavyweight division.
Andrew?
Yes, sir?
I want you to really wrap your brains around this. They're not going to fight. They're not.
I'm telling you right now, Deontay's a different beast in this PBC stable. Deontay Wilder took on Luis Ortiz, who he could have stayed away from, Lee. He didn't need that fight. Ortiz was a very
Actually, he needed that fight. He had to fight somebody, so he fought a 50-year-old man. He did fine.
He fought at the dark horse of the division. He's got to get credit for that. And he knocked him out, okay? And he knocked him out in a fight that I believe he was losing. And if he was winning, it's by 1 fucking point. It's a very close fight. Deontay was almost out on his feet, hurt bad in the 7th round, knocks the man out three rounds later. You got to give him credit for that. Then he takes on Tyson Fury. Now he's saying he wants Fury again. The guy did 325,000 buys. Now I know it looks good. It doesn't look good when you look at how much they paid each fighter. I believe it's a total of $18 million they had to give these guys guaranteed to get in the ring. So the 325 doesn't look as good when you look at it from that point. But hopefully what Al Heyman is believing is that 325 is going to grow. So even if you were to give these men 20, 25 million guaranteed for their next fight, this fight does 1 million buys in America, which people are now predicting that this fight, replayed over, will grab 1 million buys in America.
They're not going to fight each other again.
Damn it, Lee, will you stop killing the mojo? Just go with the flow, man. They're going to fight again.
Whoa. Okay, so let's assume people who listen to this show kind of already know about this show, Andrew. Let's just go out on a limb, all right? Fight Net Radio. You listen to this show. Are you listening because you believe in the Andrew side? If that's the case, they're not going to change their mind, and they're going to hold on and cling. They still believe in Santa Claus. They believe they're going to win the lottery. They don't mind that they're fat and they're overweight. That's your side of the spectrum, Andrew.
They are going to cash in on this check.
Andrew, I think you represent the blue-collar men of America who want to drink their bitters, smoke their blunts, and believe that boxing is real.
Smoke their blunts. Yes, sir.
Right?
No, wait a minute.
And then there's my crowd.
Oh, man. Oh, Lee, they already fought. So
they're not going to fight again, Andrew.
Both of them right now would still be dictated by Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua because the fight would be held at Wembley, where Joshua's already done 250,000 sold tickets, $45 million average at the gate. His numbers trump all right now, so I believe they need to iron out their fight first, and I think that's why the WBC set that up for the immediate rematch to get the mandatory out of the way. Clear the path, Lee. Let the money reign for these two. We're talking about a raise both.
Okay. Want me to tell you the future of the heavyweight division with those three fighters?
It's a good future. Go ahead.
Anthony Joshua is going to dangle a contract, and Tyson Fury or one of them. I guarantee one of those two is going to jump at it.
We will see. It matters on the money that they're offering. You got to remember, these guys are around $50 million. Bro, the fight.
Tyson Fury was not around $50 million. If Tyson Fury made $10 million, I'll be impressed.
Tyson Fury's going to get $100 million when he fights Joshua at Wembley. Lee, It's the biggest fight of all time. There's nothing bigger.
Right. So, and if I'm Anthony Joshua, why am I not taking that fight? I can handle this guy if I'm Anthony Joshua. You know why? Because he's a busier fighter. He can outbox Tyson Fury. He can.
Ooh, yeah, I don't know about that.
That's a great fight. I don't think that there's any risk to it. And even if it isn't, Eddie Hearn's going to put Tyson Fury under contract. He's going to have either guy.
Are you positive there's any man in the heavyweight division that can outbox Tyson Fury? I'm not positive there is.
Why are we shitting? How did one fight literally make Tyson Fury the man to beat in the heavyweight division? I don't want to break it to you, Andrew. The dude with all the belts, who is the man.
You didn't watch the Klitschko fight if you're saying one fight showed he was a boxer. Lee, he got hit like one time versus Klitschko, too.
Yeah, but you don't have to worry about getting hit with Tyson Fury. He doesn't hit anybody.
I don't know where...
It's like fighting Floyd Mayweather. You're basically fighting a guy who's going to pity-pat you.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say, Max. I don't look at fighters' punches as pity pats. Not when you're 6'7" and weigh 256.
Andrew, I didn't say that.
Did you see Deontay?
Let me tell you what I think. He's got a very big penis.
He probably does. He's a very big man.
I had to take that one.
Big boys play with big boys.
On that one, too.
Unless there's Shaquille O'Neal. They say he's not as big.
Hot water and lemon juice, huh?
Maybe.
We have news. We have news. All right. It's not going to happen, Andrew.
Yeah, it is.
The fight's not going to happen.
Yes, it is. Wembley Stadium sold out. Fury Wilder 2. Gate of $50 million.
Andrew, stop it.
Pay-per-view is going to bring in $100 million.
First. Mayweather Pacquiao is going to happen before that.
If Deontay Wilder had any brain cells left, you tell Al Heyman you want the fight with Wilder. Let me tell you with Fury. Lee, there's an avenue for victory in this Fury matchup. He showed he can put this man to sleep. Yeah, the guy got up. But I believe both men were very, very cautious. They played it safe for like the first 4 to 5 rounds. I do not see the rematch going this way, and I'm going to tell you why. These two, while they acted like they liked each other after that fight, their feelings have turned since watching the replay. Now you got Deontay saying he knocked him out and that ref ripped him off and I have a broken arm and blah, blah, blah. You're going to have Tyson go, all right, punk. All right, you're saying I didn't beat your ass the first time? Watch what I do to you this time. You're not going to need a ref. Oh, they're going to start going back and forth on this like they already started, and it's going to turn into a real heavyweight fight in this rematch. Both men know what they bring to the table. 6 months down the line is not changing anything. They're going to be the same exact fighter, the same situation. One guy has the power. The other one's going to box his fucking ass off. This is a great matchup. You said it was the best thing you can have in boxing. They're bringing this back. This fight generates $150 million today. They ain't never seen this type of money.
Look, Andrew, I love your passion. I do. That's why I do the show.
Put me in the
Andrew,
room.
I love your passion. I love your passion.
I will sell him this fight in a heartbeat.
Yeah, but you're not, bro.
I don't even think I have to.
I know you. Look, Andrew, deep down, I think you believe in Santa Claus as well, and I think that's what genuinely makes you a good guy. You're a good guy, and you believe that the right fights will work out.
Santa Claus's spirit lives in all the.
I've said this on our. I've literally said this on our website, Andrew. That was one of my favorite fights last weekend.
I know.
Literally, I don't remember the last. Well, okay, I thought that Ishiwara match that I went to in Vegas, that was a slugfest. That was a lot of fun too.
This is heavyweights, though.
Yeah, look, it took me back. It took me back to going to Vegas, being at Caesar's Palace. Like, that fight so desperately needed to be at Caesar's Palace, out in the outdoor area. Like, yeah, Andrew, but it didn't, and it's not. And Andrew, you got to lower your expectations for people doing the right thing. I'm just telling you how it is. Lower your expectations. Can you do that?
I don't believe you.
Andrew,
the money's too good.
I need you to lower your expectations.
They were going to walk. No, damn it to hell. They were going to walk from this fight.
Andrew.
Team Fury
Andrew.
was what, Bob?
Lower your expectations.
Nope.
I'm not involved, so you're not going to get the fight you want.
Team Fury was going to walk if Deontay Wilder said this fight had to be in America. I believe they would have to overpay Tyson Fury to come back to the States to get robbed again.
Literally, bless your heart, you crazy little fucker. You really think that this is... Andrew, you have homework till our next show. Can you go on Netflix and watch Maravilla again?
No. What are you talking about? Once again, you are not talking about heavyweight fighters. You are talking of a live gate league.
No, I'm talking about the corrupt ass motherfucking
Dude,
WBC.
The WBC gets a percentage. They get a percentage, bro. Hello, they get. Andrew. What do they get? They get a kickback from the champ on what he makes. We're talking about what, 20 million? What did Deontay make this time?
You're adorable.
You're adorable.
You're like
Get out of here.
You're like a puppy.
Get out of here.
You know, we have a new kitten here at the rescue. You remind me of the kitten.
This guy is selling 325,000 pay-per-view buys. They're not looking back. This fight was the most talked about thing since it happened.
Andrew.
Vasily Lomachenko is the best fighter in the world. He didn't top that fight. I'm sorry. They were still talking Wilder versus Fury this week.
Hey, don't get me wrong. Look, I'm going to call this show Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder announces sequel to the fight, because I know it'll get me clicks. I know people are into this fight, Andrew. I'm going to ride the Deontay Wilder. Like, it's the new Mayweather De La Hoya. Like, I know I can get cheap clicks for people to listen to the show. But the reality, Andrew, the fight's not going to fucking happen.
Lee, you said Sunday.
You know what? I don't mind if I'm wrong on this one.
Wait a minute. No, hold on. You said Sunday, the day after the fight, that Deontay Wilder looked so out of what was the word you were using? He was so far behind that his management team is going to tell him, you better grab the biggest checks now because you're starting to be exposed. Right. Lee, right now, the biggest check.
What I said was, I believe his management would tell him to jump at the Anthony Joshua fight.
Why? He's not Anthony Joshua, bro. Once again, do not put what he did in a fight in the same level as what Anthony Joshua sells.
Entertainment has the same value. No, Andrew, you're wrong. Bullshit. Entertainment has the same value as a win.
Lee, that kid didn't sell out a 20,000 seat venue. This man does 80,000, 70,000, 250,000 in 3 fights.
Andrew, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua in London does a lot.
No, I totally back Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn still does not need Wilder. Eddie Hearn needs Fury more than he needs Wilder. Are you fucking kidding me right now? If Anthony Joshua fought Deontay Wilder, everybody in the UK would say it's because you're ducking the lineal champ, Tyson Fury. Fury is the key to Joshua's success. Deontay Wilder, I told you last week, he's third best. I didn't mean for that to rhyme either, guys. I'm not trying to be them guys. I know. I told you, though, third best, bro. You don't go 50-50 with the third best guy. Sorry. Not when you're named Joshua.
Let me put a beat down for you.
Hey.